JT, JT, you're going to do the first giveaway today. Figure out a game, and I'll come to you in about 5 minutes. You're going to do the first giveaway. So figure it out. You're going to host the first giveaway, JT. You're the first person this morning to say good morning. Boop. You're going to host one. You're going to give away a box. There you go, JT. Good morning, Haley Adams. You're special. Oh, you're just special. Everyone here is special, including Heidi. Heidi's pretty special too. Then Rick Small, he's in there too. Smoley, doley, doley, Smoley, special, special. Mom's is really special too. Then there's Coop, 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 she's really special. Cat, special. We're all so special. Harvesting. A 16 or an 18. 16 sharp is always the best, but an 18 too. When you have super thick LC, you'd love a 16 gauge. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I have an announcement to make. Not a bad announcement. Just say one moment. Who's liked the music this morning? Anybody likes this morning's music? Hey guys, how do you like today's music? You received your Pops box yesterday. That's awesome, Smolders. Moms, you like that music? Slingy did. Kat does. Heidi did. Little restaurant reggae. Restaurant reggae. This is a public service announcement. Right, JT? JT knew that was reggae. Ooh, hot. Whew. I'm going to read a quote. JT's going to do a giveaway. And today, after I read the quote, let me read a quote. Reggae in the morning is a necessity. That's funny, Liam. I kind of agree. That's my music choice channel. That's the only thing we have on our music choice channel is reggae. We love our reggae. Expectations of others will sooner or later lead to disappointment. When we think that someone else is responsible for our happiness, we are bound to be unhappy because we're responsible for our own happiness. Accept with gratitude any kindness, but don't expect it. Trust God, but don't expect that His response will always be what you want. He'll give us what we need, whether we like it or not, and if we understand it or not. The energy of the universe. We're going to go to JT here in a moment, but I will not be here. This is going to be a short show today. We can only be here till about 9 Eastern time, 9:40. So we're going to go through things a little bit faster this morning. Okay, I have the worst thing. It's the worst thing. Tax day. Got to see a tax guy. So I have an appointment with the tax guy and I couldn't get it later. So taxes after this, then I'm going to put out a notice if I can get onto Discord today or not. Because I'd like to get onto Discord too. It's theft day. Death measurement says, prostate exam, Mike's calling it. Oh no, I gotta go see the tax guy. Ugh. And it's complicated this year. We got all complicated, and we're getting started. That probably won't impact this year, but you know the nonprofit that we're starting. So, and anybody that knows Pops knows that I own like 70 businesses, right? 77 businesses. So I got to keep track of them all. I got to keep track of, I have almost as many businesses as I do tubs. Okay. Sandy's going to be live tonight at 7. Sandman, what time zone for your 7? So we could be clear. Because he does a question and answer live. He's starting. What are you looking at there, Sandy? 7, what time? I think it's a really neat thing that he's doing. You should see Carlotta's got a background all set up there, and it's beautiful, beautiful thing. Building and growing the community. Central, that's what I thought. So he's 7 Central Time, okay? 7 Central Time. He will be a live, handsome guy. Now, can I say this without hurting your feelings, Sandy? Yeah, I can say this without you. You're my pal. You have a heavy-duty accent, bro. You have a heavy-duty accent. Okay? It's cute, though. It's cute, but I have to listen. I have to listen. Like, what? Oh, that's what he's saying. Okay? You have a very, Arkansas or Tennessee? Tennessee accent. I'm not saying it's bad. Okay, there. See, Ginger knows exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm sure I've got a goofy accent for someone somewhere out there. So I'm not for 1 second. I'm just making an observation that you have quite the accent. Jeff says I could listen to it all day. You know what I think, Jeff? I'll be honest with you. I think that accent, that kind of an accent, Sandy, that's a little thing. I think that Sandy's accent will automatically help you catch fish. Okay? I think you can catch more fish if you. I'm in love with Carlotta's accent too, Miss Diaz. But who agrees with me? I think you can catch more fish with a southern accent than like Boston. It's just a thought. Boston, you'll probably catch more whales with your accent. Okay, you'll catch more whales. Hager said that perfectly fine to me. Who thinks you catch more fish with a southern accent? That's something we could look up. Jeff would know, though. Captain Jeff will know. KLS. Elsie's going to grain. Oh, I'd love to take Sandy fishing. Would love to. Jeff says, I think so. But the Smalley Boston accent, the best you're going to do, you might catch a big tuna or a whale. But that's it. The official, they know. And you know what I'm going to do this year? Because we're starting fishing's coming up. You know what I'm going to do, Lee? I'm not kidding. I figured it out. I'm going to start wearing camouflage when I go fishing. That way when I'm on a boat, that way the fish won't see me. Give me a little more advantage. Okay? I'm going to just start wearing camouflage. So I'm going to get a camouflage fishing outfit real quick. Because I have a feeling if I can just go camo, the fish are going to just be just a little bit less likely to see me. Okay? They make late camo. Saturday's fishing is starting badge. Coming up, I think we might be going out. Why do you think I'm wearing my hat? I'm wearing it because I didn't want to comb my hair. Okay? Hidden in plain sight, Jeff says. Don't you think? I think, what? Saturday's hash bash? It is, Badgie? That's why we're going out. Okay. What are you guys saying now? Bob sure do right. You can't hide. Thank you, Zinni. We'll talk probably tomorrow, text, and you're going to go split with me on Thursday. Be prepared for Thursday. Okay? Let's shoot for Thursday. Now, I'm already running out of time here. I've been rambling, and we got to leave around 9:40 today. Who's my timekeeper? Who's my timekeeper? Camo tie-dye. What is that? Is there such a thing? Seriously, is there a camo tie-dye? I could almost picture it. Who's my timekeeper? Who's going to be my timekeeper? Kat, you're my timekeeper. Okay? And Gingy, too. Kat and Gingy, you guys tell me when it's 9:38. Okay? JT, play your game. JT's going to give this away. JT, go. JT's giving away a gigantic. This is one of the biggest you'll ever see. Ape caps. That's just the cap. Okay? That's just the cap. Who was the first president born as an American citizen, JT wants to know. And then he's going to keep tracking. He's going to tell us who wins. And you're going to win this. And you're going to win this. But you have to send your address here. Oh, and you're going to win 2 of these. I'm going to give a double. Okay. We're doubling. Oh, you're doing the stingers today, Badgie? I forgot about stingers. When you guys are jigging, we're going to jig this, right? We're not going to be dragging. We're going to be jigging. Okay. That's what you're getting. It's a good box. A boop, boop, giganto. That's what's coming flying at you. But you got to say who's the win-win. Congrats to Isaac. Is Isaac the winner? I'm going to wait for JT to tell me who the winner is. JT. JT says Isaac Cavazos got it. Interesting. Okay, Isaac won yesterday, and Isaac's going to win again today. That's just fine. I'm not going to worry about double winners this week. It's okay. Isaac Cavazos. Okay, JT says Isaac got it. That's who gets it. It was JT's game for us. Isaac, I'm going to need you to do the unfortunate. I know you just sent me your address, but do it again, would you please? Because I don't keep those records for obvious reasons. I don't keep your guys' information on file. I don't. So you guys have done a phenomenal job, by the way. Thank you, Trues. You guys have done a phenomenal job of sending me your addresses over at our website. We're staying in touch over there. Some of you very friendly people have written to me over there, and it's exactly what we're supposed to be doing, is finding other ways to communicate besides IG. Okay? May I show you guys something very quickly, and then we're going to do a couple of readings. What just happened? Sweet of Isaac. What did Isaac do? I just saw a sweet of you, Isaac. So, is Miss Penny with us? The cat was the second to get it. Which two? You guys let me know. You guys will figure it out. Okay? Lynn, there's a tracking. We send people tracking. Let me talk about my tracking for just 1 second now. We've mentioned this a couple of times before, but it's fair to mention it again. Okay? The mail place that we drop off our mail, we print our own labels here. And invariably, if I print a label, it won't sit here for 48 hours. It just, what we do is we print the label, write on the back of it what the order is, and then we fill the order, put it on a box, and send it. Labels aren't allowed to sit around here for very long. It's been known to sit here on a shelf or accidentally for 24 hours before we fill it, at the most. Then we take it and we drop it off. We drop off daily. I was going to go to Tuesdays and Fridays, but too many people need stuff faster. Okay. We take it and we drop it off. The mail people don't always scan it when I drop it off there. They take advantage of the fact that I've already done all the work. They would, if they printed the label, they automatically scan it. But when you drop stuff off, they can be lazy. And I won't even call it lazy. Overwhelmed, maybe. And then sometimes they grab the whole box of stuff, put it straight through, and the next time you see it in tracking, it's in your area getting ready to be delivered because they've scanned it in. All of that to say, I send tracking and it's practically worthless because the stuff's out and you'll look for it and it'll look like it was never sent or never scanned. And then all of a sudden, boop, it's going to show up at your door. And it'll show up within 3 to 4 days of when you got your tracking. So if you received tracking and you have not received your package within 3 to 4 days, then contact me. If you haven't received tracking at all, contact me. If you're wondering how come you don't see it moving, I can't control that. Okay, that was the quick, long explanation. I had a show and tell for you guys this morning. Okay? Oh, we do a good job of packaging. We do a very good job of packaging, so we just don't get damage. Okay? Freeze-dried. This is freeze-dried. No, this is going out to some research situation, but I wanted to show it to you for a reason. This is freeze-dried, called Stingray. It's a new kind of, I've never heard of it before. It grows really neat. But let me show you why I'm showing you this. I have right here. Now this Stingray, because we'd never done it before, because we'd never run the Stingray before, we did test trays. And when we do test trays, we usually do Mountain Tech. And rather than break it to bulk and, all of that, we do a Mountain Tech. Well, guess what? There's the second flush of the Stingray off of the mound. Okay? So check this out. Check this out. Whoops. First flush is in this bag. You'll notice first flushes are slightly smaller. But look how beautiful they stay when you freeze dry them. Do you see that? Yeah, it's definitely an albino. These things are so cool to watch, okay? Yeah, Kimberly, there's a reason. I'm going to put this back away. I just wanted to show you guys the live and the dry version, right? The live and the dry version. It's just lovely. Lovely, lovely stuff. It's so gorgeous. We're running a bit of different strains to see how they're going to grow. Oh gosh, it's cool. The question was, is there a reason that I'll do mound versus breaking it? Yes. Especially if it's something we haven't worked with, and we don't know all the peculiarities of that strain, when you go to break it and spread it, automatically you're giving stress to the mycelium network. We've just broken it. We've created a natural disaster and spread it all around, mixed it in with foreign substrate, and asked it to reknit itself, recolonize itself all together over the course of the next 10 days or so, and get ready to be all white and then start fruiting again. When it's in the mound, we haven't asked it to do any of that. It stays in its pretty much its natural condition as it came out of the jar, as close to the original form as possible. And then we just cover it with a substrate. Well, first we soak it so we get it hydrated, because that's all the water it's going to get through the life of its growing. And then lightly cover it, let it fruit. And it will. And it'll do it in a much healthier way with a lot less risk. So now you at least get to experience how the strain's going to grow. Okay? Then after that, you get kind of used to it. Oh, I want to grow more of this. I'll start making more jars of it, and you have 5 or 6 that you can break to each tub. Right, Penny? That makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. I'm going to do let's read. Let's read a little bit. We have how many minutes? So, can we get a few more likes up there? We're going to spend about 8 minutes in this book, and then we're going to do 2 giveaways, okay? And then tomorrow, let's start out with a question and answer. So bring your questions. We'll do about a half hour in the morning of, we'll do about a half hour in the morning of you guys asking me mycology growing questions. Not questions, not necessarily Pop's questions, but your grow questions. Anything we can do to get you guys some information, and we'll all share answers here and stuff. Okay? Beth, you're right. I just don't do that shake and bake. Okay? No, JT, I just haven't done Reddit. Gosh, I wish I had time. I wish I had time to do more than what I do. I really wish I did. I also wish I didn't have to go to the tax guy. Maybe we'll skip the book this morning. Because it's starting out a whole new chapter, and I'd want to spend a good 15 or 20 minutes in there. Tomorrow we'll get started on chapter 7 in our Untethered Soul journey. Okay? So today, let's get back to it. We've been talking mushroom and mycology all morning. Let's continue some mycology stuff until I have to do 2 giveaways and then go give away a whole bunch of more money to the American government. Okay? Okay. See, Kristen, we're on the same wavelength. Now, let's pick this up. This is going to be scary, okay? This is going to be scary, but this is a very neat thing that we're about to tell you, okay? It's every patriot's duty. I don't complain that much, and I don't try to cheat too much. If there's legit ways to get around paying $1 or $2, I'll take it. But I'm not the tax cheater guy. Ultimately, I just hope the right welfare people get what they're supposed to get. The disabled get what they're supposed to get. Police get paid. Teachers get paid. That's about what I care about. Street lights work. That's it. We've been talking about the 8 causes of contamination. And this is going to be a very interesting thought here. Mycology is nowhere near as hard as we think it is. Right, Matthew? Help the vulnerable and just get the work done. Yes, that's it. That's it. So simple. How come Pops isn't president? Man, put me in there. Let me tell him a thing or two without being a jerk like the last guy that didn't know anything about politics. They need a guy up there that doesn't have politic head. Just go in there and be good and kind. Lead from the front. I'm not kidding you. Right? It's so basic, people. What if it were you? All right. Mycology's super simple. If it wasn't, I couldn't do it. I'm not that good of a grower of everything. But you can grow mold. You can. I remember what I used to say when there were people. Hey, Pops, what happened? I like that badge. I kind of agree with that. I personally think every young person, 18 to 20, you get out of high school, boop, go do 2 years in the service. Get out of the service. Now you have a jump. They're going to give you a couple of bucks into your college situation. Now go to college, figure out. But when you're 20 and you've spent 2 years in the service, you'll know what you want to do next. And you'll give them a little back. And we pay you in the meantime. You know what I used to say? You know what I used to say? When they'd say, hey, Pops, aren't you afraid because when you're growing mushrooms, aren't you afraid that they're going to put you in jail? And I'm like, no. I can grow mold in jail. I can grow fungus anywhere. Matter of fact, we're sort of walking fungus, aren't we? We could grow fungus anywhere. I spent 2 years in college, then went into the service, and then got out and finished college. I did it all in between. I was a weirdo. Contamination. Let's cover this real quick and then do our 2 giveaways. These above practices, these techniques that we talked about, these fast techniques, these well-orchestrated techniques, the ones where I said Pops is the use of these conscientious, quick, and controlled movements, right? The above practices are advised for mushroom farms and larger operations where every contaminated grain jar or spawn bag equates to an economic loss. However, for the home cultivator, yeah, Badgie, stop it. I was in jail in the service. Stop it, Badgie. You clinker. However, for the home cultivator, I find that several of the above practices are unnecessary. What? Several of these practices weren't necessary? The vast majority of my indoor cultivation has been a far cry from what most cultivators claim is required for success. I never bathe or change my clothes prior to work. Often I'm wearing a relatively dirty flannel shirt or jacket. I have done successful transfer work in moldy basements, dusty sheds, carpeted bedrooms, outdoors, and in an RV driving down the freeway. And yet, I consistently get very low rates of contamination, even working with agar. I attribute my success to the fact that I focus solely on the immediate 1 square foot area where transfers are occurring. I keep this transfer space clean. My tools are frequently re-sterilized, and my technique is quick and cautious. When transfers are done in that way, my success remains high. Once a container is inoculated and closed, the cleanliness of the incubation space is almost as arbitrary as the container is sealed off from the external environment, apart from the air filter. Though bugs and other pests should be minimized in the fruiting room, molds and bacteria are less of a concern at this stage, as substrates are covered and protected, and hopefully healthy and defensive. I find cleanliness of the greatest importance in the transfer space, and secondly, in the fruiting space. Developing a keen awareness of the causes of contamination is central to developing a personal protocol for success. However, for smaller operations, I do not find it necessary to lose sleep and invest large amounts of money in an endless effort to create an impeccably clean and a natural mushroom cultivation practice. I've talked to a few people like that. Pops, I'm going to build a clean room in my house. You don't need to do that. Don't spend that money there. Oh, but and there's going to be this room, it's going to have a blower, and when you come in, it's going to have a filter. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. It's got to have clean containers, clean air, and keep that air clean. Keep it clean. Let's do a giveaway. This is a what am I? This is a what am I? I increase the likelihood that you'll get, right? Who's cultivating an RV? So, Pops had a trailer. RV, a lab in a trailer. You could hook it up, and everything was secured and everything. You could hook it up and take the trailer full of a little lab to a location, someone's place, let them spend some time in the lab, boop, get out, drive away, go to the next location. No kidding. Total Pops White. Total Pops White. Had the coolest little rolling trailer lab. Of course I had to do that. Of course I had to. Who wouldn't do that if you can? I had a trailer that I used to use for go-karts. No, we're going to turn it into a lab. We're not racing go-karts anymore. We moved up in the car, so let's sell the go-kart and turn it into a lab. Give me 5 people that said that's Breaking Bad cool. Right? Does that break? And that was before Breaking Bad, I promise. I never had seen the RV. I hadn't seen the RV yet, but I was like, this is a good way to go. Okay? True story. You guys, I am the most interesting man in the world. Okay? I am absolutely the most interesting man in the world. I didn't take the job. They wanted me to take it. I didn't take the job. I wanted to be here with you guys. If I took the job, I couldn't do tea. Right? They wouldn't let me do tea. I'd have to do Dos Equis. Sitting here with Dos Equis. No, I'm not. No, I drink Corona. Can't do Dos Equis. Sorry, guys. Here we go. What am I? I increase the likelihood that you'll get divorced or die from suicide. Okay, RX, I'm going to rush these 2 out. Okay? I increase the likelihood that you'll get divorced or die from suicide. Money, marriage, Facebook, IG. Depression, I'm sorry, IG. Mushrooms, depression, money, debt, remodeling the house, fame, money. Okay, winning the lottery. JT nailed it already. That's phenomenal, JT. That's great, too, because you did a giveaway and you couldn't have won that one. JT got it. JT won. Kill it. I increase the likelihood that you'll get divorced or die from suicide because you win the lottery. That sucks. Okay? I earn $18 billion for education each year. Listen to this. Listen to this. Astonishingly, Americans spend more on me than movies, music, books, video games, and sports tickets combined. Some of you I saw said money, but you weren't specific saying lottery. Money is the same idea, obviously, winning money. But I had to say lottery because that's it. What am I? I'm the lottery. 70% of my major receipts or recipients go broke in a few years. 70% of people go broke. 50% of Americans participate in me. You're less likely to win me than to be hit by a falling airplane part. What? You're less likely to win me than to be hit by a falling airplane part. Whoa. I don't want to be hit by a falling airplane part. Woo! Okay, the giveaway, JT. JT, you're getting a double. You're getting a double crispy. Okay? You're getting a double crispy and you're getting some big apes. Big apes. Go, 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 big ape. Please send me your address here. Okay? Hit by a falling airplane part. When was the last time someone got hit by a falling airplane part? Oh, Cinnamon Girl. That's the word. JT. Send me that. Final giveaway, so Pops can go do his own giveaway. Okay? Here's another, where am I? Here's a where am I? Okay, thanks, Haley. Thank you. I'm going to give this one away and scroll out. Where am I? Okay, I've been the capital of 3 empires. Where am I? I've been the capital of 3 empires. You're welcome, JT. Rome, Egypt. Rome, Spain, Mongolia, the final countdown. Richard Bruette, Istanbul. Richard, there's my smash monitor. Richard! Oh, I'm glad to have you get a win, Richard. It's Istanbul. Istanbul. I am the only city to be half in Europe and half in Asia. I've been the capital of 3 empires. I am the largest European city. I am on the Silk Road. I am quickly rising up to the top 10 most visited cities list. And my name keeps getting changed. Okay? Rich, you're getting a double. Everybody got a double today. Rich, I missed you. Here, you're getting some mean, crazy apes. This stuff's good, guys. Probably two and a half grams or so of all of those. And then 2s of these. Okay, that was our Tuesday. Tuesday's tax day. Get out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sorry I have to go. Did we have a good day today? It's 39 minutes, man. I'm right on track. Sorry we're cutting it short for you late to class kids, but I'll see you guys here tomorrow, and we will have another wonderful day. Have a great day, you guys. Thank you so much for being my friend in the morning. I appreciate you guys being here very, very much. Haley and Kat and Kimberly and Haley and Sling and Matthew and Trip and Vicky. There you are, Trip. And Pete and RX and Moms and Cinnamon C. And Gingy and Richard. Love you, bro. Matthew, I love you. Glenny Shoop Shoop and Sandy Sandman. Go look for him tonight at 7 CST. Okay, thank you, JT, Penny Pack, Sandy, Jesus Christ, and KLS, and the exception. Good morning, dear. And Goomba Girl, you too, and Heidi and Saturn, Glenn Shoop, and Pancho, Jesus Christ, Rob, Kimberly Lee, Wiry, Triple D's, okay, nice, Liam, Truzo, Cinnamon Girl, and Greg Fisher, Haley Adams, Mushmouth, Kieran, there you are, Kieran, Kristen, Victor Nunez, Slow Normals, Will Kreitzer, my favorite printer, Benny Thrifton, funniest guy in town, New England Visual, Cinnamon Girl, Rebel Rob. Why am I singing? Nat, Glenn, shoot, what the heck? Shush, Pops, go. Unrest, are you guys going to let me go? Ginger, Penny Pack, Spiritual, Whiskey, Chasta, Jesus Christ, Greg, and Cinnamon Girl. Boy, yeah. Okay, peace, Pops, love, out. Okay, Ren, what's with the musical? Like West Side Story. Pops should be in West Side Story. I'll be one of the. Is there a shark gang? Is there a bad guy gang? Put me in that gang.